Coming into contact with the criminal justice system, being arrested, interviewed by the police, charged and criminalised, is distressing for any young person. But young people seeking asylum, both children and young adults under the age of 25, face a number of extra challenges. Language barriers, adverse mental health impacts triggered by pre-existing trauma, unfamiliarity with UK law, and a system that too often fails to meet their specific needs. On top of this, when a young person seeking asylum receives a criminal conviction, they're punished twice, once by the criminal justice system and again by the immigration system. A conviction can lead to an extended delay on their asylum application decision or a refusal of indefinite leave to remain, a compounding injustice that causes financial hardship, emotional distress, and extends the punishment beyond what the law intended. But there are systematic and structural reasons why young people seeking asylum sometimes become involved with the criminal justice system. Young people seeking asylum are unfairly treated, experiencing unequal access to justice because of their social position as asylum seekers. Overwhelmingly, the analysis of casework and interviews with young people and professionals we completed points towards a very negative experience.
Section 45 of the Modern Slavery Act 2015, introduced by Theresa May's government, is a section of the Act which gives a defence to somebody, which says that if they were compelled to commit a crime by those exploiting or trafficking them, then they are not guilty of that crime. And I have represented many young people in their asylum claims who have not been advised that they have a modern slavery defence when they've been arrested for a crime.
When a child arrives in the UK, an interview is carried out by immigration officers to determine the age of an unaccompanied asylum-seeking child. The interview determines their age based entirely on physical appearance and demeanour. There's a range of experiences that a child can have after they have had the decision made about their age. Children being placed in adult accommodation with unrelated adults, experiencing assault, harassment, sexual abuse, children going missing. One of the most egregious and harmful situations is criminal prosecution. It can affect their asylum claim and their ability to access legal advice.
The criminal justice system is failing to provide properly trained interpreters who can speak the right language, and in some cases, no interpreter at all is showing up at court or at the police station. Young people seeking asylum are struggling to trust the solicitor that they meet for the first time in custody, discouraging them from disclosing information that may be vital to their defence. And young people seeking asylum who've experienced stop and search on arrest and strip searches in custody feel humiliated in their interactions with police, deepening their mistrust and reducing their willingness to cooperate with law enforcement. Despite these challenges, many cases handled by Commons avoided prosecution or led to non-custodial outcomes, largely thanks to early legal intervention and multi-agency support. However, these positive results may not reflect broader systematic trends. The challenges facing young people seeking asylum who become trapped in the criminal justice system are serious, but there are things which can be done to better support young people who find themselves in this situation. The recommendations we set out not only help alleviate personal suffering, they reduce the workload of a court system already critically underfunded and on its knees.